Synapse's Fort Apocalypse is usually cited as one of the first games ever that most people played in their youth. Not necessarily the first, but still closely related to their earliest gaming experiences. You start off hovering above your base, and after loading up on fuel, you set off to rescue prisoners, but for some reason, all of the prisoners are in an underground fortress. Probably the most memorable part for me is when blasting your way through breakable blocks covering the entrance, avoiding the tank and helicopter that will begin their attack. Similarly to Choplifter, another absolute classic, you must pilot a helicopter through a complex fortress and rescue prisoners in this futuristic action game. In fact, anyone who has played Choplifter will feel right at home with the controls in Fort Apocalypse, shooting with your gun when facing left or right, and straight down when your helicopter is facing forward. Unlike Choplifter, however, the game doesn't utilise inertia of movement, which is definitely a good thing, as you're flying a helicopter in narrow underground caverns with teleports, laser traps, and strangely behaving slot passengers. And thankfully, it's nowhere near as frustrating as another game on the channel, Airwolf. Once inside the fortress, you must navigate around a system of caverns and teleporters whilst avoiding enemies in your search to rescue the 18 stranded men. Luckily, you have a handy radar to show you the area around you, including enemies and prisoners. Traps include floating mines, laser fields that look very much like teleporters, shifting blocks of stone, and some other pretty nasty surprises. This is definitely one of those games where you must fight against these impossible odds, and the thing that might have put people off originally was its rather intense difficulty. Even at the easiest level, the game is merciless. The enemies punish you with very accurate shots that are hard to avoid in close quarters flying. The collision detection can sometimes also be a little unforgiving, and brushing your rotors on a rock will send you back to the beginning of the level. But for many, the sight of this game will bring back instant nostalgia. With its sprawling caverns, tight mazes, technological terror, and also remembering the fear of not finding a fuel station, all played with really smooth four-way scrolling. Not to mention, there's a nice navigational radar screen and a high level of destruction and desolation. As you venture deeper down into the cavern, you'll see the Land Here pad. Then you can reach the crystalline caves, before you can get through to what the manual refers to as the Heart of Darkness, Fort Apocalypse itself, which can be destroyed by one well-aimed missile from your rocket copter. In fact, there's a very nice map of the game that I found, and it'll show you exactly how to reach this central cavern, but it doesn't show you where your stranded buddies are, I'm afraid. Still, it's always a good idea to read the manual before playing if you've never played this before, and I'll link that in the description of the video. Synapse really did smash it with games in the early 80s, when you think about it, especially with the likes of Zaxxon and Blue Max amongst many others. But this has to be right up there as an all-time classic Commodore 64 title, and I'm sure many will agree. Purely from a nostalgic aspect, if anything, Fort Apocalypse is a gem of a game. Big thumbs up. It's addictive, original, and a whole lot of fun. I love it, but what did you think of it? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and do be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the nostalgic memories from your time playing this on the Commodore 64. With many more games on the channel playlists and more coming daily, it'd be great for you to come with me on this epic journey down memory lane. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, bye for now.